Maybe you've watched my video on writing with mirrors and you're excited, you want to try it out. But when you try and come up with a good mirror for one of your characters, you can't find a mirror. Maybe you don't have a good axis, nothing clicks, nothing feels right. There are two typical reasons that that can happen. One reason would be that your character might need some more definition. There are a lot of reasons that this might happen. Your character might be kind of an everyman, a kind of generic hero, and they don't have enough setting them apart for you to actually work with. It could be that this particular character is a little one dimensional, which is really fine and absolutely has its place. But if you're trying to mirror them outside of that one dimension, you just might not have any material to work with. Another similar thing, if the character needs more definition, it could be that your character has a lot more details than they have characteristics. Like, for example, if I say that a particular character of mine loves fashion, without a little more weight and significance, what it actually means that this character loves fashion, that doesn't tell me much. It doesn't give me an opposite or a relationship or a significance that I can work with and create a mirror around. If I said that this character really cares about appearances, well, I can have other characters who care about appearances. I can have other characters who don't care about appearances. If I say that this character is effortlessly dazzling, then I can have other characters around them who are also dazzling, who are dazzled by this character, or so many other things. But just loves fashion on its own is kind of just a detail, and it needs weight and significance for why it matters that this character loves fashion. Go one level deeper to what it actually says about them, what's actually important. And that will probably already be something that you can write a mirror for. And then there's the other option. Maybe you have a wonderful, rich, well defined character in your mind, and you cannot fit them into these little boxes and little labels. You don't want to simmer them down into these three-word little descriptions that mirroring seems to encourage. If this is where you're at, my suggestion to you is to try anyway, because what I think you'll find is that mirroring will help you express that richness, that fullness of character, and won't require you to reduce them or slim them down to something simplified. Let's take an example. We've been working with this example of a sneaky princess who is frustrated with court politics. So it could be that in my imagination, in my planning, the character is just so much more than that simple description. I'm thinking to myself, well, yes, she is a sneaky princess, but she's not just a regular princess. She doesn't fit that stereotype. You're going to get completely the wrong impression about her if I just say she's a princess and use that as my axis. Or, yes, she's frustrated with court politics and she wants to shake things up, but she's not silly about it. She's not defined by her frustration. That's great because you can take this complex, well rounded character and compare her to simpler characters, ones who are more one dimensional, more just the one thing. And that comparison is going to tell us exactly that. It's going to show us that richness. It's going to show us the full spectrum of this character, where they do match the little tag and where they don't. That's all for today. If you have any questions, any requests for a topic that you'd like to see, please leave me a comment, and I'll be back in a few days with another video in this series. Thank you, and see you then.